I'm gonna do a little filming out here at Central Carolina with the Central Carolina Antique Tractor Club. Charlene, can you see me? This is Ernest T. Bass. Welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. A little bit of Andy Griffith there for you. Down here at Lee County Fairgrounds here in Sanford, North Carolina. Today I just set up myself. I'm going to cook lunch for the guys at the Tractor Club, and then tomorrow we're going to have Mosey's Wagon here. We're going to cook up some lunch for them. Today's video I'm going to show you how I constructed my table that I cook on. Alright, I want to show you a little bit about the table I built. Now, I got my idea of having it raised up from the channel Townsend, where they took an old barn and built a 1700 style German kitchen. But they built the hearth up, and that was for filming purposes. Now, out on the trail, we normally cook on the ground with the cook set. You've seen that in a couple of the videos, and we'll show more of it. But for filming purposes, I wanted something I could stand up behind. So since I don't know concrete work, I can do some woodwork. So I built a wooden stand. 2x4s, 4x4 in the corners. It's 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, and that's because all I could find at the time were two 24 by 24 sheets of metal. I'm hoping to eventually get a thicker piece of 2x4 piece of metal, but for now this is working. The height, that just depends on your height of what's comfortable for you. I originally had it higher up, close to counter height, and realized once you put the Dutch ovens on and stuff like that, I end up cutting it back down a little bit. Like I said, 4x4s in the corner. I ran some 2x2s down for support at the bottom, keep the legs supported. I've got one 2x4 running across to give the legs stability. And then up top, and I always measure twice, cut once. I put the 2x4s running along the face, and then a 2x4 in between going across. And then I just put another 2x4 right here at the 4x4s, and then a couple of going across. I am going to have to go back, and I'm not seeing problems with it, but I do want to put a 2x4 right here in the middle going across. I got one here and one there. So when you put the 2 sheets of metal, it covers the whole top. Alright, so I got that problem solved. And then when it came to the metal, I was thinking, if I cooked straight on the metal, I'm afraid the metal will get too hot and will start burning the wood. And eventually it probably would. So came up with the idea of putting bricks down and then put another sheet of metal on top. And that way this metal heats up, but the bottom one doesn't. So this has worked great. And then I got into wanting to jack up my Dutch oven a little more. So I've got some extra bricks. What I can do is put a couple of them in, set the Dutch oven on top. I can go too high or whatever, and that way I have a little more room for coal up underneath it. And then so this is where this becomes really versatile. Now if I want to grill something, I've got 2 pieces of grill out of an old grill of mine. Put bricks on the either end. There you go, a grill. And then I've got another one right there. Lots of times I will work with it 3 high. I've got room to be feeding it wood. I also typically do it 3 high when I put my countertop on top for cooking on that. And with the bricks you can adjust it based on the size of your grill, and then if you are using a countertop to cook on. And then with some extra bricks, I can put this on one side, because at my house the wind has a tendency to blow in this way, and this will slow down the wind and keep it from just coming in here like a tunnel. And then I still have, even like if I'm grilling here, I have room here on the other side to cook something else. So you can make this table bigger, smaller, longer for your cooking needs. But this was a simple idea that I could build using my skills. I'd love to have a concrete one like on the other channel in Townsend. It's a big hearth, but this works fine. It's portable too. I brought it out here. I took it to the Lodge outlet store. You saw where in the video for the Lodge outlet store, I slid a pan under there, and no, not that one, another video, I'm sorry, where I was cooking some bacon and I slid the pan up underneath, and it keeps it warm. I am wanting to try and see if I can put a pan under in between the 2 sheets of metal with a really hot fire on top, and use it like what they call a salamander to brown the top. The salamander is basically a broiler, and that's all it does. You stick a plate under there. Restaurants have it to melt cheese on it real quickly, or put some brownness on top of the dish. While it's usually they put the food already in the plate before taking out to serve it. And then down here I've got crates I put wood in. You can store regular split lumber, split wood down here, firewood. Like I said, it's very versatile, easy to move, easy to set up, and at times, like I said, move bricks in and out. Whatever you're wanting to cook, you can cook here, and you're off the ground. And like I said, I did not want to be cooking on the ground for every single video, so this makes it very convenient to work with. One thing I do like to use are pocket holes, and that gives it a little cleaner look. But other than that, you can put screws through the face. It's real simple, just a few tools, a drill to drive in screws, or you could use nails, and a saw and tape measure, and other than that, that's about it. If you're wanting to cook off the ground, try this at home. It's a cheaper way to have your nice cooking service at a little higher level, especially as you get older, and I'm getting older. If you build something like this, definitely put it down in the comments, or if you have questions about it, be happy to answer any questions you have. I really thought this out, and the only change I made was making it shorter. But so far, I really love it, and the big thing being very versatile. So if you have the opportunity and need something to cook on, give this design a try. All right, we're taking a little train ride. Gonna do a little filming out here at Central Carolina with the Central Carolina Antique Tractor Club and their farm days. See all the little kids being pulled by the tractor. Of course, got the food vendors. North Carolina Farm Heritage Days. Free to get in, donations accepted. Got a little petting zoo out here. All kinds of tractors. Even some old lawn mowers. Lots of stuff for the kids to do, a bouncy house, a slide. Here's some of the antique tractors. Antique dealers. Old toys, that old Tonka truck. About every brand of or every brand of tractors out here. That one right there is one of my favorite tractors. It's an offset tractor. You kind of sit on the side looking down beside the engine as you drive. See that one right there, offset, how you'd sit on the side. Cool an old truck there. Old kind of hot rod. Kids riding around. Old lawn mowers. Nice pink one there. Little band playing. And just close to walk with me. Well, I hope you like that video on my cook table. Again, simple idea, very versatile. We are going to be back here in Sanford area in May at the Old Mill Crank Up, which is off Highway 42. I'll put it down in the notes, in the description, and with the exact dates. It's a show we've gone to a number of times. Nice little show. They've got an old grist mill there. In the past, and probably still, they will have an actual working liquor still going on, where they are actually making liquor by law. They get a permit for it, And show's a lot of fun. Like I said, been going to it for a number of years. Check the description for the dates. We do have some catering we're going to do for a rodeo outfit. I'll put the dates where the rodeos we're going to be at, and what town it's in, and the name of the rodeo company. If you like videos like this, please subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with friends. Hit that like button, and of course, you know what this means. Ring the bell, and Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.